Okay, here we are going over the addition quiz for whole numbers. We'll start with number 1. We are adding 31 plus 42 plus 53. And personally, I like to do these vertically, up and down, instead of horizontally. So first thing I'm going to do is rewrite it. And I am adding. Alright, so now I just have to look at the ones column, or the ones place. I'm going to start there. 1 plus 2 plus 3 would give me 6. I could think 1 and 2 together would give me 3. And then 3 plus 3 would give me 6. Sometimes that might make it easier to break it down that way. And then coming over here to the tens place, nothing to carry. 3 plus 4 plus 5. Let's see, 3 plus 4 would give me 7. And then 7 plus 5 would give me 12. So there's my answer, 126. I can rewrite it over here just to be clear. 126, maybe, yeah, there we go. Next problem, we are adding here 17 plus 18 plus 19. Again, I like to do it vertically up and down. Easier to line up. You can see that the 7 and the 8 and the 9 all go together. Let's see, 7 plus 8 would give me 15 if I put those together. And then 15 plus 9 would give me 24. 5 plus 9 would give me 14, and I'd carry the 1. So I got 2 to carry here. And then now in the tens place, 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 2 plus 1, that's 3. And then plus another 1 is 4. And then plus 1 more is 5. So we get here final answer 54. Alright, one more and then we'll clear the page here kind of. 87 plus 34. 87, 34. This will hopefully be a little easier. Only 2 numbers instead of 3. Start again, excuse me, in the ones place. 7 plus 4 would give you 11. And I carry the 1. And now I've got 3 numbers here. 1 plus 8 would give me 9. I'm going to write that. And then 9 plus 3 would give me 12. So final answer there, 121. Alright, we'll keep going with the rest of them here, but I'm going to clear the page. Okay, so here we have 4, 5, and 6. We're still adding, still the same instructions. Number 4, we have 756, and we're going to add 32 to that. So we're starting in the ones place. 6 plus 2 would give me 8, nothing to carry. Move to the tens place. 5 plus 3 would also give me 8, nothing to carry. And then the 7, if I want, I can put a 0 here. But 7, some people say, just drops straight down, so the 0 is not needed. If it was a 0, 7 plus 0 is still 7. So final answer here, 788. Alright, hopefully you can read that. Let me clean that up a little bit. Oops. There we go. Alright, number 5. 543 plus 987. Starting in the ones place, so we get 3 plus 7 gives you 10. So we write down the 0 and we carry the 1. Now in the tens place, 1 plus 4 will give you 5. 5 plus 8 would give you 13. And we get to carry a 1. And now in the hundreds place, we have 1 plus 5 is 6. And then 6 plus 9 is 15. And we're done there. And if we want, we can be nice. 1, 2, 3, put a comma. 1,530. Comma's not necessary, but it helps us to recognize that as the thousands place. Alright, one more to do before we change up here. We have 1,725. And here I'm not going to put the comma, just because it might kind of get in the way for me. When I'm doing my work, I won't put the comma. Starting in the ones place, we've got 5 plus 5 gives you 10. So we write down our 0, carry our 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 0 is still 3. 7 plus 7 is 14, and we get to carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1, and again, if we want, there's a 0 there. 1 plus 1 is 2, and then if we add 0, you get 2 still. So we have 2,430. Final answer. Alright, continuing on here, 7. 7 we got to read here. What is the sum of 6,000? The sum of 6,021 and 503. So this is sum we have to know means add. And you would probably figure since this is the addition quiz, but just want to keep that in mind. So we have two numbers. 6,021 is our first number, and the second number is 503. So again, for me it's going to be easier if I write these vertically. So 6,000, it's a 6 in the thousands group, so I can put a comma after that. And then 21, remember I need 3 digits. I know 21 is just 2, 1, but I need 3 digits because I need a hundreds place. I've got a 1 in the ones place, a 2 in the tens place, and nothing in the hundreds because I don't have any hundreds. So there's 6,021. 503 is no tens, so a 5 in the hundreds place, 0, and a 3 in the ones place. And now I'm ready to add these. Okay. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Okay, I just want to make sure I line up my ones place and my tens place and my hundreds place because that's how we're going to add here. Alright, so once I've got the numbers written down, now I can add them. In the ones place, 1 plus 3 gives me 4. In the tens place, 2 plus 0 is 2. In the hundreds place, 0 plus 5 gives me 5. And then the 6 with the 0 if I want it, or just drop the 6 straight down. So final answer, 6,524. Number 8. Again, we want to start, what is 7,628? We can write that down, that's one of our numbers. Plus, and again here, plus means that we're going to add. That's how we say this symbol right here. We say 6,021 plus 503. But here our second number is 82. So start with these 7,000, I can put a comma behind it, 628. 6 in the hundreds place and then 28. And there is 7,628 plus 82. So just 82, that's it. 8 in the tens place, 2 in the ones place. And we're going to add, we're plus. Alright, so in my ones place now, I've got 8 plus 2 would give me 10. I get to carry a 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 8 is 11. And we get to carry another 1. 1 plus 6 with nothing here is 7 in the hundreds place. And then the 7 if we want, the 0 underneath, or just drop that 7 straight down. So 7710. That first 7 is in the thousands place. And there's our final answer. Alright, here we go. Everybody's favorite word problems. Number 9 says, Claire read the first 246 pages of a book. 49 of the pages had pictures. There are 61 pages left to read. So the question, how many pages does the book have? So we're counting pages here. Sometimes that's helpful. You know, if they told us something about, oh, there's 7 apples, we go, well, we're looking for pages, so apples probably isn't going to help us. But let's see what numbers we have here. We have 246 pages. We have 49 of the pages. So 49 is pages. And 61 pages. Okay, so to figure out, we're looking for the total number of pages for the whole book. So that might help us. Total number of pages. I guess I'll just say total pages. I think total's fine. Now we could break this down different ways. So I see Claire has read already 246 pages. So if I know how much she has left to read, what she already has read and what she still has left to read, that's everything in the book. So that looks like it's going to be 246 plus the 61. And and I'm thinking we probably don't need the 49 pages with pictures. If we knew how many pages did not have pictures, then we could say, oh, every page either has a picture or it doesn't. So this right here is extra information. It's not going to help me because I don't need to know about pictures. I know that we've already read 246 pages. We still have 61 that we have not read, and together that's going to make the whole thing. So the 49 again is not going to help me. All right, but let's do this addition now. 246 plus 61, start in the ones place. 6 plus 1 gives you 7. In the tens place, 4 plus 6 is 10. Carry that 1. 1 plus 2 with the 0 here is 3. So final answer, 307. If we want to be nice, we'll put some units on that. Units are pages, so 307 pages. And that's our final answer. Now, number 10 says here, let's separate that. At a beach, there are 30 children and 12 adults. Oops, let's circle, hold on a second. 30 children, there we go, and 12 adults. Sunbathing on the sand. There are 15 children and 10 adults swimming in the water. How many people are in the water? So how many people? We're looking for a total of people, specifically in the water. So the 30 children, the 12 adults, they are sunbathing on the sand, so they are not in the water. So that's extra information. Not needed. Okay. What I need to know is about the water. In the water. So there we go. 15 children, 10 adults. And it's asking for people. So children count as people, adults count as people. We're looking for the total here. So we've got the 15 children plus the 10 adults to get our total number of people. 5 plus 0 gives you 5. 1 plus 1 gives you 2. And that is people, 25 people. Final answer. Okay, and just have one more. So the last question on this quiz, and by the way, this kind of question will not be on the test, but just to kind of get a feel for, what you understand about numbers. So number 11 says true or false. So it's true or false. We're either going to say yes, it's true, or no, it's false. For numbers A and B, and I put those in quotes because you might say those are letters, but in algebra we call them variables. And we say they represent a number that we don't know, or we don't want to say it has to equal this. But anyways, for two numbers, A and B, A plus B is the same as B plus A. Now you might remember, if you were in class, we talked about this. This is something called the commutative property. This is basically what this question is asking. Is addition commutative? Commutative property. So we could try out some numbers and try and convince ourselves. So just pick a couple numbers. If I do, 4 plus 3, I get 7. What if I switch them around? Because that's what we're doing here. A plus B, and then they want to say, if we switch and do B plus A. So let's say, okay, let's do 3 plus 4. And we still get 7. So it seems like it's true. And you could try out others, but pick other numbers, but that's what we got there. That's how it's going to work. It is going to be true. Any numbers we try, it doesn't matter the order. 4 plus 3, 3 plus 4, A plus B, B plus A, it's the same thing. So final answer here, true, and I got that circled there.